Holla and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited because I'm going to react to the typical German apartment today. Thanks to Dina and Phil. They've got this video. Couple years old, but I don't think apartments have changed that much in 2 years. And they're going to do a little tour of their apartment in Germany, and I'm pretty excited. I mean, I've reacted to, well, I attempted to react to the typical German house. That was kind of a fail. So I'm going to have to do that again. But I've done quite a few things on German houses. I have not done quite a few things on German apartments. So there's a lot to learn, I feel like. And I also know a lot of people live in apartments, like the majority of people, I think, in Germany. Look at that doorknob right off the get-go. What the heck is that? Don't trip. I mean, this thing looks like it is industrially made. Don't bash your head against that thing. It's not gonna cave first. What is this over here? Is that a doorbell? Oh, it's got a little bell on it, but it's also got a light. How are you gonna turn on people's... They let you turn on people's lights from outside the apartment? You just go... No, which light is this? All right. Fascinating. The peephole looks normal. I'll give it that. Why are you knocking on your own apartment?
Idea. Oh, it's you. Well, I expect...
What is this, Inception? What do we got here? 3 more German apartments? Like what? You walk in your front door and you've just got 3 doors to choose from? And another one, 4 doors?
expected somebody else, but just come in.
How big is this apartment?
What's up, guys? We're Deanna and Phil, and in this video we're gonna show you around a typical German apartment. And the first thing actually has to do with the way you enter these apartments.
Come back out with me. One of the things I noticed in Germany when I first arrived is the handles are not turnable. A lot of the front entrance handles.
That's why it looked like that. I mean, it really, I could tell just from that first frame, it looked like it was like solid, like it wasn't gonna move.
Handles are just these faux handles, and how you get in is you just have to turn the key to enter, and that's how you open the door. I think this is common throughout Europe too. We've been in a few. You can also extremely lock yourself into this one, but you're trapped with us.
We have here...
Oh my God, who are they trying to keep in? Who are they trying to keep out? No, I got that backwards. I was trying to quote the Jurassic Park movie.
Okay. A 2-bedroom apartment, or like we say in Germany, a 3-room apartment. It has 75...
Right, because you guys will, you'll do anything in any of the rooms. They're not bedrooms, they're just rooms. Because you can do anything with a room. You don't gotta sleep.
square meters, which should be anything a little bit above 800 square feet. And we have...
That's pretty big. You know, that's pretty big.
3 separate rooms, separate kitchen, separate bathroom. We're here in the entrance room.
It's the room of doors.
Yeah, this is basically the hallway.
It is so weird. This really doesn't look like an apartment to me. I mean, it's kind of an odd use of space. You have a hallway in your apartment.
We're pretty lucky. This is a very big one, and all the other rooms are accessible from this one. So what we have here is a very typical shoe rack. We usually have a shoeless household, but for this video, I'm wearing it. When we film, we always wear...
Look at that giant organization closet thing. Amazing.
Shoes.
I wonder what that is.
Phil likes to wear shoes when he films. It's a weird thing.
I don't know why. It just makes me feel more confident. Another thing that's very common in German houses are these doorbell speakers, whatever. This thing rings and then we can pick it up and speak to the outside world. Hello? Anybody there? Not right now. And then you just... Then we have this closet.
Oh, that unlocks it? That's cool. I've never lived in the city, so maybe that's why I've never seen a system like this. I think they have that like in the cities.
In our entrance room, because there was literally no space anywhere else to put it, we have basically most of our clothes stored here in the entrance hallway room. And then
it looks fine, trust me. Compared to my closet, that looks pretty organized.
and suitcases on top. We also have a little bit of storage in the basement, and we show you at the end
What
of the
the
video.
hell? Who are they keeping locked in there?
This is gonna be
Who are they keeping locked out? No, I got that backwards again.
the creepiest basement dungeon you've ever seen, but stick around for that. One thing that Deanna wanted and did a very good job with is like this section, because there was this empty space between these two doors. We've got this IKEA shelf and put some doors in, some feet, and I think that elevated it so it looks quite nice. A little bit of decoration. Here we have a spot for our keys. And then we have this picture that I got you for your birthday, was it?
Yeah, it's this artist based out of Munich.
And they've got more switches on the outside of the doors. Are you really turning on and off the lights from outside the room?
And we have this picture that I got you for your birthday, was it?
Yeah, it's this artist based out of Munich.
Yeah, and I think this area gives a very nice visual when
More
you
switches. Every door's got a switch.
walk into
This one has two.
the apartment for the first time, which is also nice because our doors are not the most beautiful, but
And they look like, the other thing that's odd to me as an American is these look like exterior door handles with their large, they're very large, there's a very large plate here with a lock. And then a large handle. Like it looks like an exterior door. And you've got three of them on the inside.
it is what it is.
Next, we're going into the living room or the Wohnzimmer.
Wow.
The main
It's pretty big.
one, biggest room of the apartment.
So this room is our TV watching room / my office.
Oh man, they had to blur out the window so we couldn't see where they live. I'm like, don't blur out that beautiful German window. I want to see it. Got the radiator, of course.
Doing this dual combination room here. You saw our sofa in the other video. We got it from eBay Kleinanzeigen. It pulls out.
Oh, eBay Kleinanzeigen. It's funny to me that eBay is way more popular in Germany than it is. I mean, it's popular over here, but it's kind of dying off to Amazon, unfortunately. I like eBay. Look at this freaking thing. Oh my god.
So you can make a little like sleeping bed, but also all of these come off so you can wash them, which is super nice. I think I scrubbed everything that we've gotten from the marketplace.
Yeah, and that sofa was just 100 euros.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
It was a really good deal.
We
too.
tried to stay very budget with all the interior.
Yeah, we needed to. One thing you'll notice is the very German windows. We have them all along this wall, which is really nice, and then they open up multiple
There it is.
ways, the fun stuff. Also, these curtains are something unique that I haven't seen before. Normally, I have like a curtain rod in the houses I've been in the US, but these
Yeah.
roller curtain things, we had to find specific hooks for them and a specific curtain to get these. Phil actually ironed it. We had to borrow an ironing board and iron from our neighbor.
Yeah, we got blackout curtains, and they help a lot with the light and the sound. I like them a lot.
Then we have the heater, nice heating system.
Typical German.
You heat every room individually, which is nice for
Whoa.
heating costs. This room,
What were with the numbers on that thing?
German.
you heat every room individually, which
5,
is
4,
nice
3,
for
2, 1.
heating costs.
And that's got like a moon on it. Trying to interpret this thing. Is it just 1 through 5? 1 is the coldest?
This room has gone through several variations of layout, and it was a little difficult. We ended up settling on this just because it was the most open. We end up moving this TV stand all the way towards us every time we want to watch because Phil wants to get a
What?
new TV, but it's not in the budget at the moment.
Well, the thing is, this is an old 37-inch TV, and it's just too far away from the couch. Look, when you sit all the way back here, that thing is just not big enough, and that's why we scooted all the way over.
Also, one of the common things when renting an
You
apartment
scoot it every time you want to watch TV.
or a house in
That's commitment to the show.
Germany is that it won't come with a light fixture. Sometimes it won't even come with a light bulb. We were here for the first few weeks with just a
That's so funny. Man, I don't know what I'm trying to think of what the cultural implications of that are. Why are you guys taking your light fixtures with you? It's not even that expensive.
light bulb
I
dangling
mean, I guess if you've got a really nice one, it is.
here. It looked really rough, but we end up getting this nice black metal light fixture, and I like it. It's more decorative since we don't use overhead lights that often.
Very nice, very industrial.
Yeah. Then this is my office. This is my little desk area, do some work on here, get it done.
I'm wondering if carpet is normal in a German house or apartment, because I'm not seeing any carpet anywhere. Usually the bedrooms would be carpeted here in an American apartment, usually.
Pretty standard. I have a whole bunch of desk office coworkers that are here with me, and they support me. We are not complete with this, but we were not in a hurry to get any more things. We do need a rug though, I think. I like a little rug here because I like to sit down when I eat, and if we sit down and eat here, I want to eat on the coffee table. But this rug situation has been very difficult. We don't know what color to get, what texture, what pattern.
Yeah, any suggestions welcome. What kind of color for the rug should we get, or should we get a rug at all?
Giant German flag. There you go.
All right, leaving the living room, we're gonna go into the bathroom next. And our bathroom is
I could have said giant American flag.
at this lovely door.
Door number 2.
Yeah, let me turn the light on.
What the hell? There's a lot going on in this bathroom. I mean, it's also the laundry room. And we've got like a tiny little radiator. I guess every room needs its own radiator, because the heat's not gonna get through the house unless obviously, unless you have one in each room. But there is a vent of some sort. I wonder what that is for. This is kind of wild. Where's the toilet?
Oh, I forgot to move my clothes.
That's close here. It's not the fanciest bathroom, but I think it does a
Where do you poop?
very good job with the room it's providing. One thing, we had to get the washing machine in there. Very common German apartments or houses in general. You either have the washing machine in the bathroom or the kitchen sometimes, or you have a washing basement, but then you have...
I mean, it's a good efficiency of space, as opposed to having like the washing machine in its own. A lot of apartments here have a washing and dryer in just the hallway, kind of. I mean, we don't have a hallway like what you guys had at the beginning there. It would be more like just a really short hallway, passageway from like the bedroom to the living room. And in that passageway, there might be a closet that you open up, and it's the washer dryer.
To do all the stairs and stuff like that. So we had to get this one. This was used as well. It's always one of the heaviest things to get into an apartment, but it's in a spot now. It works, and that's very nice. Another thing we have is a bathtub, as you can see. It's not just a shower. Often smaller apartments come just with a shower.
I'm really curious what this thing is down on the tub. Is that the drain? Like you unhook it there and plug it into the drain?
Often smaller apartments come just with a shower, and also very common, the detachable shower head, so you can get all the spots,
the crevices,
and not just have this fixed one on the top. So that's very normal.
He complains about that every time we're in the U.S.
Yeah, I don't know how to clean, you know. Yeah, but aside from that, not very spectacular bathroom here. Oh, one thing.
Where's the toilet?
The sinks in Germany, they very rarely come with this underbuilt storage thing.
Yeah, the vanity storage.
The vanity stuff. In the US, it's always like...
See, the vanity storage makes sense to me. I don't get why would you not want that?
Huge thing. So we got these cheap IKEA things to have a little bit of storage. But you might have noticed...
Because you got like, at least over here, you know, a lot of women have a lot of stuff, first of all. Their face stuff and their body stuff and hair stuff and makeup stuff and makeup remover stuff. It's got to go somewhere. I guess all that goes over here.
There's no toilet in this room, and this is very
I will say, as far as working on the sink, like if it gets clogged or whatever, any kind of plumbing, it would be easier without having to get all that crap out of the way from under the sink.
Atypical for a German apartment. Our toilet is actually separated.
Behind door number 3.
So this is atypical. Yeah, this is totally bizarre, but kind of a nice little feature, you know. Someone can poop, someone else can shower. They don't have to look at each other.
Door number 3, we have a completely separate room for the toilet, which is kind of nice. This one is even smaller, As you can see, it's just maybe 1 meter wide. We have the toilet, we have another sink, which is good. And the good thing about having it separated is if somebody wants to take a bath, like I like to take a bath, you can still go to the toilet. So that's good. And we have the same IKEA thing under this sink as well. I really need a bum gun though. I need to install a bum gun. That's something
A what?
the typical German apartment is missing.
I need a bidet.
And if you don't know what a bum gun is,
Oh, a bum gun.
then I don't know, you go back and watch our Thailand videos.
You're
awesome.
missing out.
Wow, I'm gonna call it that. The bum gun. Ew.
All right, now we're going behind door number 4. We're going into the kitchen.
Damn, it's pretty big.
Here's the kitchen. So in Germany, oftentimes the apartment will be rented without a kitchen, which
Even in an apartment, it doesn't come with a kitchen. What the heck are you guys doing to each other? You've got to haul your entire kitchen up the stairs to your apartment and through these doors? My goodness. Just pass it on to the next person, I say. But I guess the problem is, like, yeah, you could try to start the trend. I mean, maybe you guys don't want to do that, and that's okay. But if you tried to do it, it would be like, okay, I'll leave my kitchen behind, but now I'm moving into somewhere, and now I don't have a kitchen unless they leave their kitchen behind. But how are you going to convince them to do that? So it's just going to perpetuate forever. You guys got to keep moving your kitchens.
is so bizarre to me. I feel like it's a necessity. You'll have to buy a new one, bring your old one, or buy the kitchen from the previous tenant, which can get expensive and crappy depending on what you have. We experienced some people trying to sell kitchens for more than they probably bought them for. Or
Oh, wow. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Buy the kitchen. I mean, at that point, you're just buying, you just add it into the cost of the apartment, basically. It's kind of odd and random. Like, to me, it would be like if you said, hey, yeah, I'm selling you this apartment, but you're going to have to pay extra for the toilet, or else I'm taking it with me. And the shower. Like, why?
there were worth. We have a sink, we have a dishwasher here.
That's luxury.
I like it. We have our stove here. It's a little dirty.
Oh, the dishwasher's luxury. I was like, I'm not sure what he meant by that, but he's just saying not every German apartment has a dishwasher, which not every American apartment has a dishwasher either. Houses, for the most part, yes. Apartments, half and half.
Here.
That's luxury.
I like it.
That's
we
a
have
nice
our
one.
stove here. It's a little dirty. Wow. Well, I should have cleaned before you guys came over. And then we have our oven here.
Wow.
Pretty nice. That's our chef.
That's our chef, private chef.
Sumo, private chef.
Rice cooker.
Rice cooker,
Steamer,
steamer, cactus. I'm not 100% sure if this is real or not. I've had this for 2 years now, and
But you watered it, and we thought
it has
maybe...
real dirt, but I don't know. I've killed every other plant we've had, so we're sticking with the cactus and the fake plants.
Let's see what's in the fridge.
And then we have our fridge.
Whoa, that's a fridge.
So we're sticking with the cactus and the fake
I had no idea that was the fridge.
plants.
Let's see what's in the fridge.
And then we have our fridge.
My goodness, it's tiny.
Wow, this is judgment.
You guys go to the store a lot more often, huh? Like, you go to the store, eat what you got. 2 days later, you're back at the store.
Well,
Because, man, this would not fit a week's or 2 weeks worth of food for a family.
well, it's not the worst right now.
This is our freezer. It's a little
Oh my goodness. I see it.
tiny.
It is tiny.
So we have another freezer here
Oh.
for additional
Well,
stuff.
that's
It's a little
good.
makeshift, you know, it's not the best fridge, so they put this other little one in there.
Yeah, I think it does the job. And we got this table for super cheap. It kind of matches the countertops, which is good, but it's not the
It's
best.
a little small. We thought it was bigger, but it's not.
And then we have our coffee machine.
Yeah, we got the Senseo machine again because I think the pads are a little better than these
And the-
metal plastic ones.
Yeah, we don't like the plastic on the other ones. All right, one other thing we have is a closet pantry thing.
Yeah.
What? I would have thought that was like the breaker box or some kind of maintenance closet with this vent on it and this heavy-duty handle. I don't know.
Not judge us. This is going to be full on judgment.
That's a pantry?
Here, but
I think it looks great.
yes, that looks great.
It does. That's
It looks fine, but why does your pantry have a lock? What are you trying to keep in? What are you trying to keep out? No, I got it backwards again. That's weird. Why is there a lock on the pantry?
That's what you need. Storage is never enough in any apartment. We put our cleaning stuff in there. We have a lot of food in there, some tools, boxes on the top. And it wasn't that clear before. The kitchen came with the apartment. We didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's
So it did come with the apartment?
included.
Wait, what?
Pay for it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's included.
Oh, well, there you go. They didn't have to pay for their kitchen, or it was included. Cool.
Now for the highlight of the whole apartment. It's the man cave, or Phil's room.
There's more to this apartment. I'm kind of, well, I guess they do need a bedroom, huh? This is a pretty freaking huge apartment. They said it was 800 square feet. It almost feels bigger, especially with that common area of doors.
Room, my room.
Because they still haven't got... Oh, wait. Have we seen... I'm starting to, like... I have a really bad memory. We haven't seen their bedroom, right? I don't think so.
I feel a little stupid. All right, this is the room I spent a lot of time in on my computer. I had the cool screen, back screen. That was supposed
That's pretty awesome. That's a perfect size for, like, an office.
to show up here. It's the smallest of the three rooms. It's a little narrower, so we set that up as my working room and gaming room. And I can film in here. I also want to stream in here, so I got the two monitors set up, my nice computer here. I have a little bit of a green plant here. I got the fake plant from IKEA with this little guy. He's just
So
hanging out.
cute.
One thing I really am bad with is cable management, and I need to do a better job. I don't know how, but I need to deal with that stuff and somehow make it look a little cleaner. Then I got these cool pictures on the wall. Levi, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball 1, and then
I was kind of wondering how you guys even attach something to the wall. Since it's not drywall, do you just tape it or something?
we have a Food Wars one here. These are displays. I made a video about that on my channel, Potato Phil, if you want to check them out.
I know with these display things, they're magnetic. But I'm trying to see how he got these magnets on the wall.
I like them a lot. And I have two shelves in here. This one is supposed to be the little bit more organized one. I have all the camera gear here and a little bit of light,
That's
my
cool.
sunglasses. And this one is just a dump at
Oh, I guess that switch right there just controls this outlet, I'm guessing.
glasses. And this one is just a dump at the moment. I don't know, less storage. I have so much little stuff flying around. One thing that was very good, we got this carpet before we moved. We said that in the last video, and it helps a lot with sound and with comfortness too.
Hey, there's some carpet.
It's very nice on the feet. We got actually the same light as in the living room, just a little smaller, and I like that a lot. It gives this nice little warm contrast. And I also have the blackout curtains, but they're very wrinkly. That happens if you don't iron them after you bought them. So let's follow along across the hallway.
Door
the
number
floor.
6.
Another thing Deanna noticed is that
There are so many doors. I'm trying to think back to my last apartment. I mean, it was about 800 square feet, and it had 4 doors inside, and that's counting the pantry.
these
And there were 2 doors to the bathroom, which is odd. That was actually weird. Like, it really should only have 3 doors, but you could get to the bathroom through the living room and the bedroom.
doors lock from either side. You have this little metal key, and it goes in either from the inside or the outside, and you can just lock the door.
It is so creepy. You can just lock someone into a room. Also, these handles are not the little knobs that I'm used to. They're proper handles.
Yeah, that's creepy. And that's a creepy key. Is that like a universal key? Just anybody... These are... It didn't look like it was notched.
Notice is that these doors lock from either
It just looks like anybody could have. It's like the most generic looking key.
side. You have
Well, I don't know.
this little metal key and it goes in.
Why does it gotta look like this kind of dungeon kidnapper type vibe of a key? What are you trying to lock out? What are you trying to lock in? I said it correctly. Yay.
Proper handles. Room. Also, these handles are not the little knobs that I'm used to. They're proper handles.
Yeah, those are beefy.
Weird thing, we have this like these half see-through doors. They're
Yeah.
a little old school. I don't think they're as typical anymore, but they definitely were at some point. Anyway, welcome to the master
Here
bedroom.
it
This
is.
is what-
Another large room. This place is pretty huge.
Where the magic happens.
In every room tour, in every house tour, the master bedroom is like the highlight at the end. And this one is not that spectacular. However, one thing that I really, really liked and looked forward to is our bed. I was planning this for years.
Oh, they've got the split bed where it.
This bed is 2.40 meters wide. We have a 140 mattress and a 1 meter mattress next to each other. And that's also very typical in German apartments to have two mattresses and you just shove them together. But the
Oh, you're telling me it's not because the only reason I've ever seen that is because they have the beds that go like this. And they can do it independently. In Germany, you guys really just push two mattresses together just cuz?
advantage is it's not just like queen size, but you can make it as big as you want to.
That's actually pretty cool.
We also have like 4 blankets, like 2 each. We had side sleeping pillows. We have all the plushy babies in there too. As you can see, we also have to store our bikes here, which is a little bit unfortunate because we just have no other space for that. We don't
Well, what about in that like hallway room? I guess it would block a door.
have an inner courtyard. The situation in front of the house is not so good, so we bring them into the apartment, and this is honestly the only spot we can really put them in. But so far, they're not bothering us that much, so in the bedroom they are.
Yeah, we give them a nice wipe down. They're good to go. Welcome to the cozy corner. This is my side of the bed. We got this
That would be a little bit annoying with the tires.
nice side table from eBay Marketplace, and it was a little busted, so I did black nail polish and painted the edges that were cracked.
Yeah, so that's one disadvantage of the white bed. I don't have enough space for another.
I heard some kind of strange noise. I think someone might have infiltrated the house. I'm really wishing I had those industrial locks with that key on my doors right now. Just let me know if someone sneaks up behind me, okay? No one should be home.
Side table, but that's okay.
If Phil could have it his way, he would have an entire room with just mattress.
Just mattresses, an entire apartment.
Yeah, that'd
How
be
awesome
great.
would that be?
All right, so we're gonna go to the creepiest room in this building.
Yes.
I cannot go down there alone at night. The basement.
Why not store the bicycles in the basement? I guess going up and down the stairs.
The path to the dungeon. There's this little light here. I think this is very typical as Germany is a very old country. A lot of the buildings are very old too. Just take a peek into this room.
There's where other people store their bikes.
So a lot of these buildings have these old basements, and this one is very rustic, dungeony.
Well, look at that high
There is a lot of dungeon vibes. And this is just over the top. This is crazy. This is very creepy.
ceiling, though. That's the quality.
These metal grated doors like bars. It looks like a jail. Like you've been trying to... Like you had some prisoners down here.
The high ceiling. Also very typical, these storage rooms, they're often separated by these wooden things. Somebody has
Oh, those are wood, not metal. Okay.
nice barbed wire on top of here. So, because depending on the city and your neighborhood, these get breaking into a lot.
Really?
And yeah, we have this little nice torture room. I always think this looks like somebody, I don't know, butchered, and then hung him up on these things like a Final Destination thing or
I like how they cut out what he said.
Saw, I don't know. Yeah,
the best.
this is where the trash goes, basically. It's just overall a pretty creepy basement. It's full of spider webs and creepy crawlers, I would assume.
God.
I hate it. This is where we have to drop off the trash and recycling. You have to separate in Germany, so there's the plastic, there's the paper, which
And then the last one is the food. Am I right?
is always too small, so there's extra paper and glass outside, and then this is the regular trash here. And I think the
No. Okay.
coolest thing, I think this is normal in big cities, but they come through the bottom and pick it up when the trash guys
Yeah,
come.
that leads to the street, to the
Whoa.
floor level.
Yeah, and they pull it up from above, which I think is the coolest thing. But if
Yeah, that is really cool. What about these other trash cans, though? How did they get put into the chute?
Here are Soulmate patrons. You've already seen this creepy basement. We did a video for you guys, and we wanted to give a shout out to our Soulmates today.
Yes.
Wow. This is a legendary channel, Dina and Phil. Go check out their channel. Link down below. That was a really great tour. Let me know if that was like a typical apartment. Because the last time, I reacted to a typical house, and you guys were like, no. That was not typical in any way, form, or fashion, I guess. I trust them. They said typical German apartment. That is what this title says. Go check out their channel once again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.